Okay, so I decided to go for a bit of a jog this evening. It's, I don't know what time. Going 6 o'clock, I've had food, finished work, all the usual stuff. Thought I'd go for a bit of a run. It hasn't been that successful because most of it's a river. Plus I have no idea where I'm going. I've lived here 2 years. I know some of the paths, but not this part of the town. I know the other end where there's some good, like, walking paths and all that sort of thing. So, how's it going so far? Tiring. I'm so out of shape, as you can tell by looking at me. First minute was awful. So I did a minute, started walking, because I'm not going to stop. And then started jogging again. And went for another maybe 5-6 minutes. And then came to all of the stuff you can see here. That's just like a river. This bit isn't too bad, but some of it's like a river and there's no way I can like run or do anything at any kind of pace. It's going slow, so let's see where I end up. Realised I had my phone up the wrong way. Not used to this phone yet. Silly fold thing. So I'm out of the riverbed, back into the fields. As you can see, I start way up there. By the time I finished, I've got all the way back uphill. And it's more than that. I'm probably at the highest point in this area, which isn't great for running and stuff, but oh well. Let's see how it goes, shall we? Out of the forest again, and I found a new housing estate being built. Not been here before. Oh well, let's see where it leads me. I'm just good looking down there. This is weird because I've got my camera. It's like, because it's the fold, got one at the top, one at the bottom. The camera's at the bottom. Just do it that way. Does that make more sense? I'm not sure. I'll figure it out eventually. So, I'm now on the main road, the housing estate road. Nowhere, just the housing estate road to the blocked off. So I'm on main road walking towards the Tesco and just walking around, seeing what I find. What I may do next time is actually drive to the places I know where there's really good cycle paths, walking paths and that sort of thing. Is what I think will be next. We'll see. So I'm going to try and do it even for that. As I figure, it may have been raining, it's okay at the moment. The ground, other than obviously the ground here, which is concrete, other ground will be kind of softer, better for my old knees. I am getting close to 50 and that, so I've got to be careful not to overdo it. Back into the forest. It's actually a lot darker than it looks. The camera tends to have quite good light, so oh well, let's see where we end up. So I kind of knew this was this area. Hey, it's the Stargate. I was called the Stargate. It's not really. I know it's got more significance. That's what always reminds me of. Oh, this is starting to get dark as well, so we shall see. As you can see, it's a fairly big bridge with massive railings to stop people obviously hurting themselves and that kind of thing. But they've done something quite interesting here, and they've added these. There's no one in the distance. It's like railings that have a little path that goes up, so you can safely see the view. It's very weird doing this with a camera on the phone. You can see that side. And then there's another one coming up, you can see just in the distance over there, that one there, so you can see over that side as well. That's pretty cool. to leave the bridge and then noticed all the lights came on. Can't see it very well because it's still quite light, and as I said before, the foam makes everything light up. There's something over here. It's kind of sad, to be honest. There's a couple of locks on the fence, like I often do in places like this, but well, I'm assuming it's sad. It may not. There's flowers here, so usually if there's a road down here, road down there, so maybe it's something tragic has happened. So that's always kind of sad to see. Okay, it's a bit darker out now, as you can see by the path I just went through. Because you can't see what you can kind of see. It's a very dark tunnel. I'm used to that, really, around here, to be honest. Years ago I used to live in this area and I used to work a night shift. I worked in a hotel, well, several hotels, night manager in Cardiff. And I didn't have a car quite a lot of the time, so I'd have to walk down a lot of paths like this to catch the last train to get into Cardiff. And it was always dark and lots of the cycle paths and stuff like that, and they don't really have light, so I don't mind. I quite enjoy it, to be honest. Let's look. Fairly dark, almost there, just the hills to worry about now. Almost home. Yeah, a few of those hills, and I'm done. But up that way is where I started, where I walked last time as well. It's up that way. So worn out. Time to get in the house. Finally home, a little bit worn out, but I think I did okay. I did about 7k, I believe. My watch wasn't, for some reason, on auto tracking, so I had to actually switch it on after I got to that housing estate, which had already been going for sort of half hour or something. So yeah, about 7k, so that's pretty good. The way I was doing it really was just run for like a minute or two, and then walk, and then run, and then walk. The first part was the hardest. The first minute almost killed me, to be honest. I was going, it's like, I can't do this, my legs are hurting, my feet are hurting, I can't breathe. No, it's dreadful. But I then walked for about half a minute, maybe 30 seconds up to a minute, something like that, because I was listening to music, so it wasn't very long. And then I started running again and did a little bit further, and then walked, and then ran a little bit better. So it does work. The way they always do, like, the couch to 5k is always run for a bit, walk for a bit, run for a bit, and you increase your running each time, and that seemed to work. So I'm quite pleased with that. I do of course have a treadmill over there somewhere, yeah, which I've shown on videos before. Why aren't you using that? I hear you say en masse, well, for people that watch this anyway will be saying that, because it doesn't work unless you can actually run consistently. So if you imagine if you're running on a street or a park or something, I'd say you can run, walk. If you're on a treadmill, you set the speed and you have to keep at that speed, and then you have to like press down and press up, and it takes ages to get back to that, and you just get fed up, get off it because you feel too knackered and give up. Whereas if you're out, you have to keep going, especially since you have to get home as well, so you don't have much choice unless you call an Uber or something, which I'm not going to do because I'm a tight ass and I don't want to pay for that. So I will have to force myself to walk, and to be honest, I really enjoyed it. I've got all the running gear and decent trainers and all that stuff from when I used to do it before, so yeah, it's just getting back into it and doing it daily. Maybe a couple of days a week. I'll see how it goes, because I've got other things to do and I got Jack this weekend, so maybe we'll go out for a run. But I think next time I may drive to where I want to start, because there are some really good cycle paths around here, the Taft Trail and some of that will lead all the way to Cardiff if I wanted to do ridiculous like marathon amounts, which I don't want to do yet. Maybe one day, we shall see. But there's some really good paths there with some nice scenery. It's a lot quieter, no roads to worry about, so it'll be a lot better. didn't enjoy using my phone for doing the vlog. I'd rather use my camera, so I'll have to figure a way to do that and carry it. Might take a backpack, a strap, something else. I'll figure something to make that a little bit easier for myself, but we shall see. And I think I may continue doing this, doing a kind of update fitness vlog. Maybe on a Thursday and do a different vlog on a Tuesday. I'll see, I'll decide, and I'll see how it goes and see what happens and see if anybody watches it. And we'll take it from there, and hopefully I'll start getting fit again. We shall see. Anyway, wish me luck, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.